Hello, today is Wednesday, February 17th. It's Ash Wednesday, and this is the 38th chapter of the book of Genesis. It's a continuation of Jacob's deathbed scene. Jacob is ill, he's sick, he's dying, and Joseph comes to his side and brings his sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, the two sons of Joseph. And Jacob, in that moment, claims Manasseh and Ephraim as his own son, so that they would inherit the same or similar portions to the 12 sons of Jacob. This is a good thing and a bad thing, because now Joseph can't claim them as his sons, but he will indeed get to claim their sons as his own. And then it goes down like that. Joseph is with his father at his death, as was the vision that was told to Jacob. And he is delighted that not only was he able to see his son Joseph again before he died, but also Joseph's sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And then he asks Joseph to bring the sons to him so that he might give them a blessing. He blesses Joseph as well before he dies. And the boys come in, and Joseph positions them in front of his father, Jacob Israel, so that his father can lay his right hand on the firstborn, Manasseh, and his left hand on the secondborn, Ephraim. But what Jacob Israel does in that moment when he blesses them is he crosses his arms and he gives his right hand blessing to Ephraim and his left hand blessing to Manasseh. When their father, Joseph, protests against this, says, no, Father Jacob Israel, Manasseh's the oldest, Ephraim is the youngest. And he says, yes, I know, but you need to know that out of Ephraim I will grow a great multitude of people. Manasseh I will too. God will too. But it won't be as great as out of Ephraim. So is this not a pattern though in Genesis? The patriarchal lineage that is adopted, this way society is run through fathers and sons, and eldest sons being so important, is crucial. However, Ishmael is the oldest son of Abraham, and Isaac gets the blessing. Jacob is the second son of Isaac and Rebekah, and yet Jacob, through trickery and subterfuge, gets the blessing. And Reuben did no good by crawling into bed with his father's concubine. No blessing. Joseph is the most beloved. He gets an extra portion. In this chapter, we learn that he gets a portion beyond his brothers, and he is 11th. This patrilineal heritage situation is being thwarted again and again by the book of Genesis. God has a way of doing different things than what the society says is the norm. In that way, God is an agitator. God is stirring up trouble. And God's way is the way that will benefit the most people, I think. And that's the whole intention of that, is that we don't understand it completely, and we can't. It doesn't make sense to us, and our sense of justice is assaulted by some of these stories, especially Jacob and Esau. But here we have, through no fault of their own, Manasseh and Ephraim is the one that receives the blessing. They will both become a great multitude because their father is Joseph, but one more than the other, and that would be Ephraim over Manasseh. So at the end of the chapter, like I said, Jacob gives Joseph one more portion than his brothers will get, and some of the bounty of what he took from the Amorites with his sword. And that's where we leave it off. But Jacob is not dead yet. This is chapter 48, but tomorrow is 49, and Jacob still has more things to say to his sons and to his family. So I hope that you will understand that sometimes things just don't make sense. They get switched around in the way we think they ought to be. And maybe that's a part of what is best for us. Who knows? We can't know the end until we're at our end. But let's have faith in the God that created Jacob and Joseph. Amen. Have a good day.